Welcome back to Green Thumb, where we explore everything that's plant, flowers, and gardening. Today we are at Sugar Bear Farm with Jamie to talk about propagating plants today.
We've got stem cutting, we've got leaf cutting, air layering. So we can start with leaf cutting over here. All I would do is take these clippers, clean ones, and go in really close to the stem, and I would clip right here. We pretty much just use any basic soil. It doesn't have to really be anything special. It can be anything you can pick up at your gardening store. And then just keeping it watered, and then eventually these will start to have roots on them, and then you'll end up with a whole another plant.
So what other plants can people use leaf cutting to propagate?
So anything that's in the coffee family, so anything that's like an Arabica coffee that you could buy at a local store, you could also chop it and then put it in soil. Also succulents can also be cut that way.
All right, so what do we have going on right here?
So this is a tray of succulents. This one right here is an old jade plant. And all I had to do is pop that leaf off, stick it in some dirt, just laid it on top, and you can see it's growing roots down there at the bottom.
That's so cool.
And then once it has roots that are a little bit longer than that, I would pop those off and then put him in dirt, and then he would grow to be his own plant.
All right, Jamie, so we did leaf cutting. Now let's do stem cutting. So what's that process like?
So stem cutting is really easy. So this here is a spider plant, and this is a plant that's gonna give you free plants anyway. So if you look at the bottom of these baby plants, they already have some roots going.
Oh, cool.
All we have to do is just pop it off like that. Take out anything that might be dead, and then we can just stick that in water.
Oh, so you literally
That's all you have to do. So, and they will propagate very quickly too.
So you don't even have to cut it, you literally can just kind of tear it off.
Yep. And we use any type of glassware, since glass it's difficult to recycle it here in Greenville. We just try to upcycle everything that we have, or just find another way to reuse it. So whether it's an old glass of caramel sauce, or an old honey jar, a shot glass, a Starbucks mocha drink, whatever, it doesn't matter. And then we just take these and then we just stick them in the window.
All right, Jamie, so we are on our third part of propagating, and this is air layering. So how do people do this?
So air layering is, well, this plant right here is an elderberry. So with air layering, all you have to do is come in here where you've got green stem, and you're just gonna clip off these leaves right here, which is gonna then expose these two nodes right here. I like to use this sphagnum moss, and all you have to do is get some water, kind of get a handful of it, and then re-wet it. I would say it's a little more advanced. It might take a little bit longer, but still definitely worth a try.
Gotcha.
So you kind of squeeze that out because you want a little bit of moisture in here. Then you're gonna go back up to where you cut your leaves, and you're just gonna take this sphagnum moss and just cover it like that. And then you can just take some wrap around like this, because you want to keep that moisture in there so that it doesn't dry out.
And so will this have other branches like sprout off of it?
Yeah, so it's another way to just simply root this plant, and then you can check on it maybe in a month or so. Again, just making sure that it stays wet. And then it'll send out some roots, and then you basically have a plant that's ready to go in the dirt. So you would then just clip it down here at the bottom. It would have its roots, and you could just take this and stick it right in the dirt.
Jamie, well, thanks so much for teaching us about propagating plants and all the methods used. And make sure to tune in every Tuesday to Green Thumb as we get to the root of gardening and get one day closer to Mother Nature.